Hello, hello. Yes, I do spend too much time inside my house, which is a bit prejudice. It's a bit bad because when you when I stuck myself somewhere within some idea, the rest doesn't flow much. I'm always a bit trying to prevent to go out, or my mind is always trying to prevent to go to prevent me to go outside in order to experience. I often think that there's nothing to experience, just the within, not towards the outside, which is not really true. In fact, of course, one has to be balanced between two, or between both. 2 weeks ago, I was called by the employment agency within my country because I've inscribed myself on an Illustrator and Photoshop course, which takes me 3 hours per day outside. So I already have a goal to go outside, which is lovely. Of course, that whilst experiencing going to the course, my mind says, "Ah, what a bore." But it's been funny. Of course, it's good to see people, it's good to be seen, it's good to know other people, although you might not relate to some. Of course, you don't know them, and, well, you know, all those social games, which I'm a bit relented. I'm afraid, even. I'm always trying to shield myself for any eventual explosion or something. I don't know. I do know that from some colleagues, they told me that I look rather zen, which was really amazing to hear. I don't feel zen at all. Nevertheless, with this going out, I each time before the course starts, I sit, and as I'm allowing myself to be more fluid stuff also comes to my awareness. So again, the idea of being a Pleiadian starseed came back. The thing is, before, in the beginning, I used to believe. Then I started to think that whilst I was born here, I'm from Earth, and these starseed things were just like, let's say, folklore, New Age folklore, because in fact, since my beginning, when I started to let's say, to travel or to channel or this and that, I don't feel much. You go online and read things, oh, I felt this, I felt that, my body was vibrating, blah blah blah. Mine doesn't. I just sometimes feel like someone hammered on my head, and then things flow. But the rest is just as normal as, I don't know, looking outside and seeing a car passing by. So, as there's some, it's not a doubt really, it is a doubt that is planted by someone else within myself, because I don't feel that sort of anyhow. Yes, the idea of being a Pleiadian starseed. I'm still, my mind is funny, because when I have a certainty about something, my mind sort of, don't be silly, blah blah blah, you know, those mind games. And yes, I'm on vacation from my course, so I've been inside the house somehow and working on my doll project and getting new stuff and this and that. And yesterday was really shitty mind day, because also I haven't been sleeping much. But yesterday night, it was a lovely night, and I woke up full of energy. I was even thinking about going outside, but then I felt that there was some whispering, and I sat and wrote lots of things. And the Pleiadians again. The Pleiadians are funny because yesterday they told me that they were happy because you see, when I started to or restarted to let's say, to be aware again about this Pleiadian starseed thing, I was told to read Barbara's Marciniak material. To the sweet, I found a ebook within some Brazilian cheeky version, but it allowed me to read until a certain chapters, and which somehow opened me up until I thought, okay, I don't need to read anymore. I just had enough. Not in a bad way, but I just read what I needed to read. And again, I felt rather intrigued because I thought all the evolved people were all to do with unconscious, unconditional love, and everything's perfect, and yes, we are the masters, and those from Barbara. Wait, because on the next day I had some channelings on YouTube, and I felt that they were rather judgmental and bit pointy. Like myself, I am also rather judgmental and pointy, but also somehow warlike in a way. And I was a bit crossed. And again, lots of questions until the next day. So again, I told you, this is my third day on vacation for my course. And yesterday again I sat with my skulls. I created a series of 13 clay skulls to recreate the 13 crystal skulls, which sometimes I used for clearing my channel and doing some therapies on people, because the skulls bring up their true essence. So sometimes I mingle the skulls with the crystals, and normally it's quite effective on a subliminal way. The skulls was today, I'm sorry. I didn't put the skulls yesterday, but I got a message from the Pleiadians saying that they were thrilled about me judging them somehow and not believing all that I would hear from others and from myself, or from them, let's say. That was nice to hear. It was a bit, it was nice. So today I sat again, and lots of blah blah blah. And again they told me about some earthly history. Of course, I'm all to do with history, but in order to make me understand how they somehow mingled with the evolution of Earth. Because what you hear from Marciniak's material is that the Pleiadians, or some Pleiadians, are struggling with their ascension, because at the beginning of life on Earth, they came and they were a bit naughty towards the inmates, and apparently there was already someone here, or some intelligence. And apparently they, once again, as the Anunnaki afterwards messed with the DNA and created new, let's say, new paths for Earth. Of course, everything works with contracts like the abductions, but let's not understand things like in that perspective of contracts. It's like, let's believe that we don't know anything about that. So yeah, people come, or the as the Greys come to study us and to kidnap us and this and that, the Pleiadians came here, according to what they told me, and to Barbara and I don't know others, that they came to Earth and were a bit naughty. So in order to clean up, although I don't believe in the idea of karma, because karma sells you a terrible story like, you'll be punished if blah blah blah. No, but I do know or believe in what you seed, what you plant, you get. So apparently the Pleiadians need to clear up, or to help, or to assist Earth's ascension, in order for them to ascend. And the reason for this video is because I wanted to share with you the information that they told me about the evolution of Earth and the several phases from, let's say, the idea of beginning until now, upon, of course, not a multi-parallel reality dimension, blah blah blah, but through a linear perspective of time. So if you are interested